What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here in the channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I wanted to talk about my earnings this season as I put out a video a little while back saying that we should be talking about how much we are earning in-game right now. And so I'm just going to walk you through where I'm at, what some of the benefits, pros, cons of all the things are. But let's talk specific numbers first. You can see that for the second half of the month of December, I was in gold for the entire season. So I've almost completed my full transition back to gold. You can see I was still earning diamond chest for the entire season, but that is going to change for this upcoming season. So again, just keep that in mind. For reward chest, I was earning, for season reward chest, I was earning diamond rather than gold. So we'll see how that plays out in the future. Now, that being said, I did earn 749 SPS from battles this entire season, and then another 311.9 in reward chest. Now, if you just look at the battle SPS, and this is going to be an interesting thing here, let me go ahead and share this screen with you. Now, this is my last season. You can see I finished at 67th in terms of ranked. I'm an average player. I won just over 50% of my battles, right? 191 wins over out of 378 total. Again, this is all in modern. There's no bots. At least I'm not the one botting, right? So these are all battles that I played. So just again, an average player getting 191 wins. You divide that, it's just under 4 SPS. It's like 3.9 something SPS total per win on average, right? So that's from the beginning of the season all the way to the end of the season, where I make it into, mid to high gold 1, and I kind of just stay there or range around. But let's head back over here. So, if we're looking at that, and then SPS is at about 3.5 cents right now, that means that I'm making roughly $26 per season just from reward SPS battle rewards. Multiply that by 2 for the entire month, and it's a little bit over $50. Now, you add in, right, about 30% increase, well, not 30% increase, but almost like a 50% increase for the SPS earned from reward chests. And again, this is just on average for the entire season, and I was getting diamond chests, so take it all with a grain of salt, but I'm over or at about $80 for the entire season just in SPS, right? I'm also earning rewards, or reward cards. I'm getting merits. I'm getting potions. So all that other stuff doesn't necessarily have an immediate monetary kind of value to it or financial value to it. But at the end of the day, SPS does, right? Hopefully in the future, a lot of these reward cards, and I did pull one of those 3 gold foil legendaries you can see here, which was awesome. So that might be something that I end up unlocking in the future and selling off and getting value. But let's go ahead and just completely cut all of that out. Maybe I keep all these cards and just kind of hang on to them for the future. Well, okay, so here I am. I'm playing in gold, which is not the highest league, not even the second highest league. It's the third highest league. I'm getting, I'm just an average player earning about $80 a month with SPS at 3.5 cents. So I have to imagine there are other people in this game earning more than me, right? And even just slightly more. People who are probably on the leaderboard for gold, or maybe had some gold foil cards, or maybe just a little bit higher at the diamond level. Maybe people who are stretching into diamond, right? So again, I'm just trying to say with SPS at 3.5 cents, actually, let's even round up. Let's go to 4 cents. Let's say at 4 cents, I was earning about $100. Again, the math isn't perfect there, but maybe it's not me that's the avatar. I'm just saying that, me as the example. I'm just saying it roughly 4 cents, or SPS at 4 cents, me and people around my area are earning roughly $100, right? Well, again, this is like $1,000, $1,200 over the course of an entire year. Now, if you're in the U.S. or some other place in the world, $1,000 may not seem like a lot, but for people in other parts of the world, $1,200 over the course of a year playing a game, I think is kind of crazy. Now, keep in mind that my biggest asset here isn't necessarily my cards, right? Because I have not even a fully maxed Chaos Legion deck for gold. There's still some cards that are still at like level level 4 and level 5. I have all my summoners there, but some of the other cards I don't have. I do have some of the promo cards, but again, some of those, at least for the older ones, have gotten a little bit cheaper. And I don't have a lot of Riftwatcher cards. I don't have a lot of Rebellion cards. In fact, I only have just like 2 Rebellion cards. None of my Riftwatcher like legendaries are maxed out. I don't have any of the Riftwatcher summoners maxed for gold. So I'm playing with a very kind of low-level incomplete deck. The only thing that I have going for me is my multiplier here on SPS. So I have a decent amount of SPS. I'm also in a very good guild, or at least top guild. And so you can see that my multiplier is 14.7x, which definitely compounds and adds up over time. Now, SPS is super cheap to rent. So if you want to get that same kind of multiplier, you absolutely can for, pennies on the dollar, or DEC on the SPS, whatever that is. So, I'm just looking at this and wondering to myself, okay, if people around my range, right, in high gold, maybe low to mid diamond, are earning like $100 a month right now, $1,200 a year, with SPS at, 3.5 to 4 cents. I mean, what starts to happen if SPS shoots up? I mean, if SPS goes to, we all talk about 20 cents, right? And I'm not, the reason I'm picking 20 cents is because it's right below where the market cap, right? The market cap all-time high would be. I think it's at about 22 to 27 cents. It kind of ranges around that area where we would be hitting a new market cap all-time high, just because there's way more tokens now. So if we were to hit 20 cents, that's a 5x from here. I would go from earning $1,200 a year to $6,000, right? Like that's a significant amount. I'd be making $500 a month just on SPS alone, right? So again, obviously we're speculating a little bit here. The real numbers are between $80 to $100 a month, depending on the price of SPS, and kind of depending on where I'm at from. It looks like I'm still delegating stuff. All right, I need to get rid of that, because actually it should have been 881. So that's not cool. But either way, my point stands, right? $80 to $100 right now. You 4x that, and all of a sudden people are making $5-6 grand a year. That starts to add up. That starts to become very significant. And there might be people making that right now. I mean, I get about 4 SPS per win in gold. And I've seen people, in Champion, or sometimes even in Diamond, where people are earning 2 to 3 times that in terms of SPS per battle. Not to mention, at the higher levels, the jackpot chests are much higher as well. So, when I was playing in Diamond, for example, the amount of reward SPS I was earning the amount of reward chest SPS I was earning was roughly equivalent to the amount of battle SPS I was earning. So with that being the case, down in gold, it looks like it's only about half of that. So the higher up you go, you're kind of like compounding further with the amount of chests that you're getting. Now, next season, or at least I should say this season, since the last season is over, I'll be getting gold chest for the entire season. So hopefully there'll be more chests, but I don't think that they're going to be as high. So again, where am I at right now? I'm earning between $80 to $100 a month playing Splinterlands with my investment already in. It's just, to me, it's like a sunk cost. And again, this is not financial advice. I just need to repeat that for folks. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go ape into Splinterlands, but I am saying that from playing this for the past almost 2.5 years now, and just slowly accumulating assets, slowly collecting things here and there, I mean, I'm making some money, which is kind of cool. It's just kind of cool to think about, and it could be significantly more if SPS does start to make some moves, as we've seen with the flywheel in action. But we are still very, very far away from a lot of the speculative numbers that I was pulling today. The real numbers are between $80 to $100 a month, about $1,000 a year. And that's not a small amount of money. That is something that I think could come in really handy. And at the end of the day, I'm at a point right now. Yes, do I take ice cream money? Absolutely. But most of the stuff, I'm just recompounding back into the game, which means I'm earning more SPS on the SPS that I'm staking. And that just increases my multiplier over time. So, my stack is growing. I'm waiting for the bull run to get into full gear, and we'll see where things go. But that's where I'm at the end of this season. And, I'll do another report at the end of next season once I have a full season under my belt of rewards in both gold season chests as well as gold's daily chests. And the important thing, and I'll cover this in a separate video, but the important thing is I may start buying energy this season, just because now I'll be able to pay the cheap gold prices for it, since both of my accounts, Modern and Wild, are going to be down in gold. But like I said, I'll save that for a different video. I would love to know, though, if you're willing to share in the comments below, how much did you make this season? Was it significant? Did you feel like it was worthwhile in terms of the amount of cards that you bought? Are you trying to work towards a certain area the same way that over the last couple of seasons I've been trying to get my Modern and Wild accounts down to gold so that I can stay focused on gold? Or are you trying to level up and get higher? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.